Hey, what's up, Blues fans? How are we all doing? Well, we've had another 12'6" worth of play through the door. That comes in the form of two players that are each 6'3", signing some big guys ready for League One this season. The one that was announced just less than an hour ago, Christoph Klarer from 98 Darmstadt, the Bundesliga team. They've recently just been relegated. However, we've just signed a player that was playing in the top German division last year, no matter what level, no matter what team, playing the top division of German football. So right off the bat, he starts to assume it's a big step down for him in terms of quality of football, which is good for us. You know, he's going to be more than prepared for the season that he's about to go on. And yesterday we signed Thor, Willumson. I tell you what, these signings, man, it's going to be a tongue twister for the commentary team next year. Can you picture it? Christoph Klarer to Willumson, and it's going to be a nightmare. Fancies himself as an attacking midfielder at 6'3". He said something in his interview yesterday I found very interesting. The interviewer asked him, do you use your height a lot in play, being 6'3" and a big lad? You know, is that a big part of your game? And in so many words, he kind of said no. He said, I know I'm a big guy in that. He said, but I'm very comfortable with the ball at my feet. I like to run with the ball, take it forward, which is something you very seldom see. Usually big players are big players, and that's why they're there. You even see in the top ones, even like Haaland. Haaland plays like a big player, do you know what I mean? Other than his finishing, I wouldn't say I'm not a fan of Haaland, but I think there are questions around Haaland's footballing ability, but you know, if you score goals, you don't really care so much. So it's one of them. I wouldn't mind him coming down the Blues, that's for sure. So yeah, when he said that, it was quite interesting. The other thing to think about as well is signing another centre-back. So this is our second centre-back, plus the renewing of Christian Billick's contract. Leaves a lot of questions around Deon Sanderson, our obviously previous captain. You know, Chris Davies has said that he wants a few players in each position. You know, you want it to be a wolf pack. Do you know what I mean? You want players competing for positions, and you want that pressure on your players that, you know, they're not going to coast. You know, last season, for example, say Lee Buchanan decided he couldn't really be asked. Longello's not stiff competition for him. He could have just coasted, had bad game after bad game, and there would have been no repercussions necessarily. Not that he ever did. Buchanan's one of my favourite players, you guys know that. But you know, but to create that sort of, I need to put my ideas up or I'm going to lose my place in the team, that's vital. And also, do you remember a few videos ago I talked about vision for the future versus practicality? We know what type of football Davies wants to be playing, but we know what type of football it takes to win League One, and they're not the same thing. So when he's buying 6'3" players that can play on the ball, what he's actually done there is he's secured somewhere right in the middle. Do you know what I mean? Last season we spoke about it. We didn't score from set pieces. I think Stansfield scored one header from a set piece against Middlesbrough or a team like that. So yeah, very practical in his signings. I like it. Christoph Klarer, he scored 2 goals last season, 3 goals the season before that, 2 the year before that. So, you know, you get a couple of goals off him a season. You remember back when we had Mark Roberts and Harley Dean? And I'm not advocating for a return when I say that, but, you know, you say 2 goals. I mean, imagine they're 2 game-winning goals. That's 6 points. We could have done with 6 points last season. You know, that's the way to think of it. Willumson come from Go Ahead Eagles in the, I can never say this, the Dutch league, the Eredivisie, from Go Ahead Eagles, and they landed inside, I think it was 9th or 10th, which is the club's best ever finish in history. I think he scored 15 goals and he scored 16 the year before that, I believe. Have I got a stat for that? Sorry, he scored 7 goals last season and 8 goals the season before that. I knew I had the stats written down somewhere. But it was 15 goals across all competitions. So yeah, I like that we've got a big man to play just in behind Alfie May. You know, it's something that Stansfield was crying out for last year. He actually said it in one of his first interviews. It was in the Leeds at home game, or maybe it was the Plymouth at home game. He said, I like playing next to Djukovic because he's a big guy, he's a presence, and I can play off that. And it's something he never really had throughout the course of the season. You know, he's still done very well. So yeah, I can see it coming together. Do you know what I mean? I can see the cannon behind. I can see Alfie May there. I can see us potentially signing yet another striker. It's kind of like the set pieces are going to be a thing for us. With each signing, it's almost like we could see a piece of the puzzle. And when's the last time we could say that as Blues fans? Usually it was some like, oh, here's a kid that we don't really know much about. Not that we know much about these guys. Do you remember when we signed Halilovic? It was a lot of players like that, do you know what I mean? Youngsters that never made it and retirees looking for a pay packet. And now we can see with 24, 25, 28, you know, these are players in the prime of their career looking to like really kick on and get up the league. Because all they're saying when they come to Blues, I know they're saying that I'm interested in the project. What they mean is I've joined a League One favourite and I want to be playing in the Championship because it's very close to the Premier League. That's why we're getting these players. They're coming here with the idea that we're definitely going up next season and they're how we'll be needed in that. They're coming here with the idea that we're going to win this season and get close to the Championship, even if it's not to play for Blues long term. They just want to build their name and brand and just get as close to the Premier League as possible because that's where the money is, that's where the fame is, and that's okay with us because it's a mutual benefit. So, I'm getting more and more excited. Obviously, I don't think we'll see them play against Shrewsbury Town today. Probably a bit too early for that. May see them in the upcoming games, maybe the Rangers game or even the West Brom game after that. But big signings happening, literally big signings happening. That I really liked the look of Thor, Willumson, they call him Thor. Really liked him in his interview. He seemed like a really nice guy, really genuine. And you know, I spoke the other day, and I'm generalising a little bit here. When you sign players from different parts of the world, you do tend to get built-in personality traits, and it is a bit of a generalisation. But you know, when you sign like Peck and Miyoshi from the Far East, you do tend to get engines. You know, people that will run for 90 minutes and do a shift. When you sign a Spanish player, you get someone more technical. When you sign like an Icelandic player and some of the Scandi type players, while they're not necessarily known for their quality in the ball, they're known for that stoic mentality. Do you know what I mean? There's no bullshit. Just get on there, get a win. That's what that's why they do all right in the tournaments, man. They just fight. The fighters, they've got strong mentalities, and that's what Blues are going to need next year. And you can imagine if they're around for a while, these are potential captains. Do you know what I mean? Willumson, just watching his interview, he seemed like someone that can communicate. Nice guy, someone that people could potentially look up to going forward. I know it's very early to say things like captain, but you know what I mean. So yeah, guys, that's just an update for today. I hope you guys are having a great weekend, man. Go out there, enjoy it. Watch the game tonight. I'll be posting a video about that hopefully tomorrow. Well, I will post a video about that tomorrow, thinking about it, to let you know what I thought of that and get your guys' thoughts and opinions on it. Guys, if you wouldn't mind, if you could like, comment, subscribe on the video, it always helps the video. I really appreciate it, man. It never goes unnoticed, I promise you that. And it's always great to talk to you guys in the comments, man. So I'll see you soon, and I'll catch you next time. Take it easy.